Dr. Allie Duffy here with the Pilates RX, a concierge physical therapy and Pilates practice for the modern athlete. I'm a physical therapist and Pilates instructor, and today in this balanced body video, we're going to be looking at a variation on kneeling cat using the push-through bar. Right now I have the push-through bar set up with a red spring sprung from above, and I have Karina here as a model who will be demonstrating. So we're actually going to start with traditional kneeling cat as a quick warm-up. So I'll have Karina come into the kneeling position, bringing the hands down onto the bar, and add a press down into the bar before you add that articulation. So we'll check to find the hips stay stacked right upon the knees and rolling up and over as though you're rolling over an imaginary fence. You can find that neutral spine position here if that feels okay. And then as you draw the bar back in, roll to lift the spine up one vertebrae at a time. Good, and we'll try that again. Taking that dive up and over, finding the reach of the body out, and stacking the spine right upon the hip bones coming up. And I'm giving her just a little bit of feedback here so she can feel that the hips stay stacked right upon the knees. So this is, of course, a nice tool to find that articulation through the spine with a little bit of practice stabilizing with the lower body. So we're going to add that rotation in here next. And so before we do the rotation, I'm going to give Karina the ball to place right between her thigh bones. This is a nice tool to make sure that she's able to keep the hip bones square as we rotate. In kneeling cat, we are aiming to rotate the thoracic spine, so the upper back, while keeping the lumbar spine in that more square posture. So we'll rotate to her left side first. Karina, you'll take your left hand in the middle of the foot bar and the right hand underneath in an underhand grip. As she rolls down, she's actually going to look towards the left side. So keeping the arms straight, go ahead and articulate down, and we'll pause here at the bottom. This is a great place for me to give her some feedback to find that rotation through the rib cage. She's going to push into the top hand and pull with the bottom hand as she rolls the spine back up. And we'll try that once again, dropping the shoulders away from the ears, finding that twist not through the shoulders, but through the rib cage. It's a nice cue to be able to look through the little space created between your arms. The hips are square, cueing a soft hug in on the ball as you roll to come back up. And that looked wonderful. So we're going to take a look at the other side as well. And I really like to do both sides with this exercise because it's a very easy place to actually look at someone's range of motion in that thoracic spine. So this time the right hand's in the center, the left hand comes underneath, and we'll roll down, gazing over to the right side. So I'm going to separate Karina's feet here just a bit, rolling out, and we can see here that she has a little bit more rotation going over to the right. And that's not atypical at all. We often find that the dominant hand, thoracic rotation, is generally a little bit more flexible than the non-dominant side. And Karina did share with me that she is right-handed. Good, so you can gaze down towards the right knee as you come up. Let's try one more there. Taking that roll down, again, pushing through the top hand, pulling through the bottom hand will help to encourage that rotation through the rib cage, and then drawing the gaze down towards the knees and rolling the head all the way up. And that looked beautiful. Thank you so much for joining this balanced body video.